It's the largest veteran fishing event on Lake Erie, and it's all about giving back to those who've served our country. Vets with Nets is gearing up for its 7th year, bringing veterans together for a day on the water. Joining us now to tell us more about this incredible event is Kurt Raschke. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. So Vets with Nets gives a world-class fishing day, or fishing adventure, I should say, to veterans. How did this all start, and when did this all start?
Well, in 2019, it started with a group of friends, fishermen, who thought that they'd love to give back to our veterans and in a small way say thank you for their service. And they said, well, we have this great fishery of Lake Erie right in our backyard, and why not have a fish event for them? And that's how it started.
Wow. And this is next week, so Friday the 6th and Saturday the 7th.
Yes.
Walk us through what the day sort of looks like for the veterans.
Well, they'll show up on, some of the captains will be showing up early in the week to be pre-fish and get a feel for the lake. Some of them are coming from hundreds of miles away.
Wow.
So the veterans will show up on Friday, which the whole place will smell like pulled pork. The pulled pork for the dinner will go on Thursday night.
Yum.
So about 4 o'clock, they will register, and they get their T-shirt, and they get meet their boat captain, and then we have when everyone's registered, we have a safety meeting, because we want to just tell them how the itinerary is to go and to be safe if the water's rough or whatever. And then they meet their captains and talk, have an adult beverage for a couple hours, and then call an early night, because they'll be up at 4 in the morning for fishing.
Wow. So then Saturday, what's
Saturday, they get down to the boat around 5. We start loading out, and then once they're all in the water, they mill around and wait till 6 o'clock. We play the national anthem over the marine radio, and then they have a shotgun start, and they're off for their fishing.
Wow. Between
11 and 12, they come back in. We have as many volunteers waving flags to give them a welcome back. And then from there, the fish go to the fish cleaners, who have a big job.
Yeah.
And then once they clean them, they go to the fish, the cookers and the kitchen staff, who has a huge job.
Yeah.
And then the veterans can relax for a while. We have raffles and a DJ, and then food's ready. Everybody eats, and we give out the awards for biggest walleye, and we have some old military planes come overhead about 3 o'clock, do a flyover.
Awesome. Wow.
Some old AT-6 Texans, or military training planes from the 1950s.
How special.
And it's a great time.
That sounds like a wonderful time. And as we mentioned, this is its 7th year. How have you seen this event grow over the past 7 years?
Well, the first year, I believe, was around 35 boat captains and about 75 veterans. Okay, so now last year, we had 162 boats from 12 different states.
Wow.
And we had 358 vets.
Amazing.
From 24 states.
Wow.
This year, our preliminary numbers are 193 boats and 448 veterans. So it's become, it's grown quicker than we thought.
Which is a good thing,
but
though,
it
right?
is a good thing. There's just been, a few challenges along the way, but we've got through those, and we're looking to make it better and better.
And I'm sure you are. And I want to talk about the captains, the people in the kitchen, the fish cleaners. These are all volunteers,
all
right?
All volunteers, 100%. The captains, like I say, some of them are trailering their boat from 700 miles away. They provide the boat, the tackle, their gas, their time, their equipment.
Wow.
And then the group that we have, that from the parking lot staff to the fish cleaners, who spend hours cleaning fish, to the kitchen staff and the fish fryers, who are, last year I think we fed about 800 people of a walleye dinner.
Amazing.
So yeah, it was amazing, and I wouldn't want to be in that kitchen.
No, but hey, thankful for the volunteers that are.
Yes.
We are
Oh.
somehow already running out of time because it's been so great speaking with you. But I do want to touch on a few things. Registration is closed for this year, but people should keep an eye out for February when registration opens
Yes.
next year, correct?
That's when that's on Facebook. And mid-February, we start registering. In the first 10 days, we'll probably register 300 people. So you want to get in there quick and get your spot reserved.
And then for those that want to volunteer, maybe they're not physically able to, is there another way they can donate?
Oh, sure. On our webpage, vetswithnets.org, which we are rebuilding, that's one of our challenges, there is a donate button. We can always use that. They can always come to the event and just wave a flag and thank a veteran.
Awesome. That sounds great. Kurt, thank you so much for being here.
Thank
Good
you.
luck with the event next week. And I'm sure next year it'll grow, so be sure to keep an eye on their Facebook in February so you can sign up.